Hello everyone, welcome back to the Mr. Karo channel. Today we are going to take a look at Jardin Tokyo from Edit. So please stay tuned. Okay, today we're taking a look at Jardin Tokyo from Edit. This fragrance was ranked number 1 in my last year's 2021 summer fragrance list. Yes, so this is Jardin Tokyo from the Japanese Niche Perfume house of Edit. I'm pretty sure very few people even know about this house, let alone individual fragrances. They were not available on Fragrantica or Parfum some time ago when I did my research. But anyways, quick introduction of the house. The name of the house is Edit. I don't know how you pronounce the H part, but it's Edit. Creative director is Kentaro Kazuwa, which I have met in person. This fragrance house is from Japan. The first fragrance released is in 2018. So, the company which runs this house, Miya Incorporated, is a well-known and reputable company for producing traditional Japanese stamp ink products. The red ink used for stamping official documents in Japan, which is called shiniku. You might think, why would an ink company go on making perfumes? But actually, Miya Incorporated traditionally applied fragrances to their ink products. So they did have some olfactive experience and went on making actual perfumes. They have released 9 perfumes to this date, and I will be sharing Jardin Tokyo with you today. From this house, I believe the popular one is Rose Mojito or something. I've tested probably 7 out of 9 perfumes from their house, and all of them are super solid and great fragrances. A quick look at the presentation. So this is the presentation of Edit 8 Jardin Tokyo. They all come in the same shape bottle. Okay, very nice, sleek bottle. The packaging, it comes in a wooden box. I don't have the box with me right now, but they're very beautiful boxes, wooden boxes. Initially wrapped in the white paper, which is actually the same way they package their ink products, so that's very cool. The bottles come in 50 ml sizes and are all eau de parfum concentration. This cap right here is made out of zinc, and it has a pretty nice, good, not too heavy, but you know, a really nice heft to it. E right on top of there. I don't know if you can pick it up, but they're all machine milled or like hand milled from zinc. Each bottle's cap will have their different patterns of the grind, so that's something very cool. And also, not to forget, the bottles are also handmade in Japan, so each bottle will have a slightly different blow, I believe. That's what he was saying, I believe. And all in all, very good, well-made, sleek design, which also has a Japanese taste to it. And the sprayer is, yeah, very nice, very standard stuff. So, yep, so that was the presentation. Okay, so let's get into the scent of this fragrance. Just before we go into the scents, information about this fragrance. This was released in 2018. Concentration is eau de parfum, and perfumer is not disclosed. These fragrances are all unisex, so they're not aimed toward any gender. And Edit H uses raw materials sourced from Asia, which they have been using in their shiniku products. So, and the notes are petitgrain, bergamot, lime, muguet, rose, galbanum, fresh green, herbal musk. So let's put some on here. Oh wow, yeah, this is nice, this is nice. This fragrance opens up extremely fresh and green. The petitgrain is the key player in this opening, which gives you that sharp, almost peppery kind of greenness. The greenness it's so green that it goes into almost a vegetal territory. The citruses keep the experience very light so that the greenness doesn't get too dense, and it's kept airy and watery. Absolutely perfect for the hot environment. Super refreshing. The opening for me is one of the all-time great green openings, which blew my mind. Okay, it's so refreshing and crisp that it makes you feel kind of healthy in a way, kind of really healthy and refreshed after smelling this opening. In the dry down, the sharpness of the petitgrain slowly fades away, and the green musk comes more into the front. The musk is a clean type of musk with the prominent green melon quality and hints of white florals. There is an ever so slight sweetness from the musk itself. The dry down has a shampooy feel to it, and it makes you smell really clean throughout the wearing of this fragrance. The closest thing I can relate this to would be the Hermes Un Jardin sur le Nile. I think that would be the closest thing I can think of. But at the same time, it's still quite different. The vegetal experience may feel similar kind of to some people, but you get more muskiness and shampooy kind of feel from this fragrance even more. Overall, very nice, super green, fresh, citrusy opening, and then in the dry down it goes into a green herbal kind of musk that is very nice and shampooy, super clean. So a very niche quality kind of scent making. Awesome fragrance that I totally adore. Very nice. Okay, let's get into the ratings. The ratings for Jardin Tokyo from Edit is this. All right, let's go from the uniqueness. So uniqueness wise, I think this is quite unique because this is probably the only green fragrance that actually, you know, like caught my attention the moment I put my nose onto it. The petitgrain and the white florals, everything is on point. The opening, I can't really get enough of this. So the uniqueness wise, I can't really think of anything else that plays everything so green and vegetal, but at the same time it has that musky quality to it. So very unique. So it gets a 4 out of 5. The performance, yeah, so performance, actually the projection is fairly moderate, and then the longevity is exceptional. Considering that this is a green freshie, its longevity is like unbelievable. This probably would be the longest lasting fresh fragrance in my arsenal of fragrances that I have. It's like a freshie, right? It's not like Aqua Amara or those kind of things, or Sauvage, which is kind of fresh and, you know, not fresh at the same time. But this is like a straightforward, almost cologne-like fragrance. The longevity is like, I don't know how they're doing it, but this lasts like anything. Especially the dry down, you get wafts of this fragrance every now and then, even after the 8-hour mark. So after 8 hours, once in a while, you smell it. What? It's still there. That's a very nice quirk that this has. Anyways, the longevity of this fragrance really impressed me, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Versatility, okay, so being a freshie, I mean, basically this is going to have decent amount of versatility from the beginning. So obviously you can wear it practically anywhere if you don't mind. I wear this to work, but I don't think I would wear it in the cold weather or really official occasions. I don't think I would reach to this fragrance. So yeah, the versatility is like kind of okay, so I would say I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Complexity wise, this is a very straightforward green herbal freshie, so it's not too complicated. Just get that very nice petitgrain opening. Basically there's two sides to this fragrance: the opening with the petitgrain and the greenness, and then the dry down with the herbal musk and the shampooiness. So they're both quite straightforward in what they're doing, and they don't try to be anything else more than that. So it's not overly complex fragrance to my nose. The compliment factor is super high, especially where I live in Japan. This is like beast mode compliments. People who don't appreciate my hobby of wearing fragrances, like my mom, she even tried to take this away from me. I mean, she liked it so much that she said, if you're not gonna give it to me, I'm gonna have to buy a bottle. So I said, yeah, please buy a bottle. But mom is like, she's the last person to probably, you know, acquire any kind of perfume. But even to those kind of people, this fragrance is so appealing. Yeah, the compliment factor is off the charts with this fragrance. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Value for the money. So this retails, oh, I forgot. So this retails for around $150 for 50 ml. So it's not overly expensive for a niche house. So I'd say it's pretty good for the value of money, but I think it's really worth the money. It's on the good side of the value for what you're getting. Finally, the season, spring and summer. This thing is a super fantastic match for the environment. So overall, as I have mentioned in the beginning, it was my #1 summer pick for last year. Super refreshing green, healthy and happy, extremely long lasting. What more can you expect from a fresh fragrance? So really nice product here. Definitely worth trying if you can put your nose on it. So that covers my review on Jardin Tokyo from Edit. I really do think this is a hidden gem house that definitely deserves much more attention. It is a shame that these fragrances are actually extremely hard to access from outside of Japan. Please take a look at their beautiful website, which you can find a link to in the description below. They do have few stores outside of Japan where they sell these perfumes. The store location details are in the website, so please take a look at them. Yeah, so that covers my take on Jardin Tokyo. Please like and hit that subscribe button if you like my contents. Thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.